I'd like to start by asking you about what does technical analysis mean to you and how important it is to your work?
Well, on the surface, technical analysis doesn't seem to be very pervasive in my main business today, which is technology from the standpoint of routing and executing transactions. But slightly beneath the surface, it is very important. We have tools for our customers that take our understanding of the market, the options market, and find the best opportunities, spreads, for instance, based on the customer's risk profile and technical analysis input. So a professional who's well-versed in TA will deliver those inputs, those signals, to our system, and then very quickly the best spreads on a risk-reward basis will appear for the client. So technical analysis is extremely important and is well suited for options trading.
Apart from the basics of technical analysis, which I think you know very well about, have you been using option Greeks and open interest or market breadth, all those parameters? You have been one of the most successful options trader in the world, and I believe, there's a lot of things we need to learn from you, and if you could just elaborate that.
I appreciate that. Throughout my trading career, I respected and, if you will, dabbled in technical analysis. I became very familiar with it. I had a partnership with a professor, a gentleman who did point and figure charting by hand back in the day, and we used those levels for our trading to a great degree. But yes, I was very much a user of the Greeks and typical market indicators like breadth or put-call ratios, open interest to some degree, but my forte was relative pricing. So I created my own system to identify market structure within option chains and durations, expiries, if you will. So I was able to see all the relationships. I would test them based on theoretical valuation. I would shock price and volatility. And back in the day, interest rates mattered quite a bit too. And I would have a matrix or a cube of outcomes for each relationship, max and min spread values based on those shocking. And then I would understand the relationship between typical spreads like calendars and diagonals and butterflies, verticals, how they all came together as a structure that held together and would just breathe and expand. And that breathing was profit or loss.
Okay, and also I understand at one point of time you had a CMT charterholder, as a part of your team. I think that's a really great accomplishment to know. For a person who is a CMT himself, I think it's working for such a renowned trader like you.
Yes, Chris was one of the original individuals that got the designation. Maybe 2003 or 2004, maybe about that period of time. He was a partner. He's gone on to utilize those skills. He writes a newsletter, but he was very important in our portfolio management structure, and a brilliant young man who took that on as a discipline and got the certification.
That's amazing.
Also a great options trader too.
Oh, that's good to learn.